Today we check how to open and work on the whirlpool washer. First of all, if you want to access the back, you have to remove this one. There are 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3 here, so you can access the back. You can check all the connectors here, wiring, the valves for the water. Maybe open the cap here. I can show you how to clean it, but they look clean. You know, in case you have any problem with the signals in the dial gauges, it's very easy. It's right here. Just have to remove this, and I actually removed it. And I don't put it back. Then, if you want to access the bottom, you just flip it over. And you see actually that you have I just removed this. There are 2 screws, one here and one there, and actually you see the pulley was touching here originally. So I just removed that. It's probably good for avoiding pieces of cloth or something to get in. But then if you want to access the whole back of the drum, and we're gonna check that later, you have to remove this part. And you have 7 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, let me see if I can show you here. You're gonna have to remove this. Snap this off. Yes, you can see it. Snap this off with pliers from the discharging pump. And in this way, you can remove the back. That's it. Your washing machine is there, ready to operate. Okay, so over here we can see all the main part for the drum. And we're gonna check the bottom, but basically, if you have to replace, these one are modified by me, but anyway, if you have to replace those springs or those rods, you have to come here, and then the rest has to be done from the top, because you have to remove this plastic, and it has to be done opening the lid from the top here. But that's where they go. So basically, if you have to remove it, you have to come from here in the back and do the job from here. It's not going to be a super easy job, because the top one are easy to remove, the bottom one are difficult unless you flip the washing machine, but then the drum is gonna be free, you know, because the drum is only suspended by these 4, 1, 2, and the other 2 in the bottom. Let me see if I can show you the one at the bottom. But let me see like that. See, there's one here, and the other one is here. See, right there. And they all got to connect in the top. But basically, yeah, you can remove 2 and then remove the other 2, maybe lifting this a little bit with a piece of wood. So I did this already a couple of times, because I actually put some hard rubber inside to help with the suspensions, because at one point I thought they were loose. Look at the gunk inside the drum. Okay, now we examine the bottom. Here's the motor with the pulley. I already replaced this a couple of times, but it doesn't change anything. Then under this pulley you have this, what they call splutch. It's like the name they give to the gear. I'm gonna show you one that I removed to show you the parts, but I have actually a picture also to show you that. This is just the capacitor to run the motor. Then you have this one. This is called a shift actuator, I believe. So this is just what changes. There is a lever here in the bottom, and this one goes to change. I believe it's like an encoder that goes to change the speed for the motor. So when it has to go slow or when it has to go fast. So most of the time, if the spin doesn't work, it's this guy. But I already replaced this. Nothing changed. And then you have the pump for discharging the water. Then inside, after here, when you open, you have a gear case that's actually mounted to the shaft that holds the drum that rotates inside. And see, for example, those rubbers, hard rubber I put because I thought at one point the splash was moving, but the problem is not that. So now I just disconnect it completely, I put it on the floor. At least it's easier to work on. And I'm gonna probably change the gear and see what happened without the gear, if I can make it work again or not, because everything looks fine, but the machine just doesn't spin. Absolutely, it does all the cycle. When it gets time to go spinning, it just doesn't do it. Or sometimes it does it, it starts to spin, but it vibrates a lot. And that I believe is because my modification here probably didn't put the machine in a good balance. But most of the time it doesn't even start. Right now I connected, and let's keep it open and see what happened here from the back when I start. Just a little cup here to get some excess water and may come out. When we do the spin. The little movement from the inside. I should start. See that? So it's doing pretty good. See, I think the balance is perfect. I don't like this noise. It's like for 5 seconds. It didn't start. Finished. Our spin is already done. Look at that. No more spinning. Done. Spin. Done. 2 seconds. Let's try to do it again and check the bottom. I cannot move so much. This I will have to take my phone away. See? It's making a lot of noise, but not doing anything. Because right now nothing is stirring. Different type of encoder. Okay, now it's pretty good balance. Those noises are probably just pump charging here, because I can feel the pump. It is pumping out. It's only the pump. But then it starts. It ends the cycle immediately, like that. Done. Without even trying.